Make we talk about child exposure. Now, topic we had, most especially if you be traditional parent, you know, that obey parent, sometimes it is hard if your child no get that perfect support. Let's say financial support. If you no get condition and you get that characteristic of very too much protective, you control the movement of your child, if it be dangerous for your child, most especially if in go out, to a very different environment, that thing fit affect them, if it reflect the way in go relate with people, the way in go treat things, the way in go further. Sometimes you go see very intelligent person but stagnant because the way them bring her up na that restrictive kind of environment. And today, restrictive environment, they function at all because time don't change. People wey them born them for the 80s, for the early 90s, they know what they talk. That time if it tell child, no do this, no do this, no do that one, it go easy. Because that time we no get the fast information we will get. Plenty information for your hand now. No be like no be like now. So e hard make you control how children fit get access to information. It means say you go try build another strategy. And the strategy na exposure now. There's no secret. If you be parent wey be traditional one, we wan bring them up like before, you go get you go put them for problem. No be you personally, you don't pass, you don't stable, but since they are under construction, your children they fit get problem because too much information they fit get influence online, they fit get influenced by their colleagues because their colleagues fit get too much information, and not even the good one but bad one. So it means say you fit adopt the strategy of exposure. You see, vaccine na good example of exposure. Why you go vaccinate yourself? Because you want your body to get used to that kind of disease, so that if the disease can't enter, the body go say, this one I know am. So now the same thing wey you fit apply if you get children, make you try expose them. And the exposure is good material. Some people they prefer to carry their children go to religious places. Is good, you understand? But for those religious spaces, sometimes then they try not give all the information. So it means say you go complement. If you dey chop food, sometimes you go need like different kinds of food. No be just bread every time, or no be just fruit every time. E go get another food for another place wey get another nutrient. So e mean say for that religious environment, no be everything dey for there. There is nothing like let's talk about internet, let's talk about some other topics wey you go know wetin I wan talk. So it means say you go complement that one. And sometimes those ones are through reading. Now wetin I dey recommend a lot. You go get them used to reading. Because books na things wey people take time make dem write. No be say okay, you just wake up like this one, write, in send am. No, they no go publish am. Unless na those bad editors. And you know say good books wey no get good editor, wey no get correct standard, people no dey read those ones. They no dey even get success, you understand? They no dey go market or go places. So those good books, they don't spend time write am, the ideas dey there. Na then you go dey carry give your children make dem read, make dem try build their own idea. So na form of exposure be that one. But telling him don't do this, don't go out, don't use the internet, go buy phone, all these ones, they know they teach, they know they kind of build child in a right way. And sometimes it is dangerous if your child maybe one day finds himself in another situation, maybe outside the country, living with other people. If it develop one habit where you no go ever act, maybe you no go believe say na your child be that one. But because of the lack of exposure wey you no give, you fit see say, okay, I no do great job. Understand? So wetin you go do be say you go try expose them. Expose them, guide them for how dem go use all these instruments. If you are outdated, try to update yourself, because as long as we live, hope dey. We fit stop to dey maybe criticize the generation and say, okay, our time used to be like this one. I used to hear my mother complaining a lot about my generation. She go talk say, una did do this, una get this one, una get this one. And most especially respect. She thought we were very disrespectful. And then we wake up, we can't see say e get another generation where they complain about. Imagine if that other generation where they complain about or see this other generation, you understand? But the thing be say things they change. I get one story where be say the child, there is a man wey no get anything. So he come gather resources, he come build empire. The child wey dem born for that empire, e no go know wetin be wahala. So you go take things very easy. You go just look and say, this guy, he no serious at all, because he get everything around him. So now wetin dey happen be that one. Before you know, you are producing a very weak child, you understand? And then that child go find am difficult, and maybe in son go come build again. We have to build again so that him go ascend, you understand? So now wetin be the rule be that one. But how you fit help your child, even in the terms of easy situation where your child get, na exposure. If you expose am, try to let him understand how you got there. You understand? Try to let him have that low, let's say, simple mindset, where you no go think say, okay, my father na this one, my father na that one. May he understand this concept. It go help her a lot. So now the word for today. See you in the next video.